stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Brevo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Liberty Flames, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Heichel made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll try the ground game here. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Liberty, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down at the 44, closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They keep him guessing with a run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught quickly. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
They'll run it from the gun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
third and short. They'll try to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And the Flames pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Gets made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Northwestern getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Northwestern now operating in the red zone. The back's got it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. He'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The clock will stop, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's an out route. The catch made 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made inside the 10. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after, not quite through. The offense will try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Here he goes. The 30. Past the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Flames second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. We get the second half started with a running play. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running with purpose. Well, they test the middle there but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Northwestern getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught, completion. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that will give them the lead now. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it's a bunch formation. An inside give now from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The Flames will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. And that is enough for a 1st down. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Northwestern has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming.